there's this wonderful talent of Chastity's I fell in love with. She has this talent of seeing to the criminal mind. She can get into the criminal's mind zone and actually think like that person and how he or she is feeling or how or she is motivated and why he or she is committing these crimes. It feels like she can touch the darkness, really like embrace the darkness of these people instead of judging them. What does this kind of talent do to a person that is a prosecutor?
Yeah, I think that's what you mentioned already. She's not judging anybody, and she's just observing. She's just trying to understand, and maybe that's because she by herself is. She grew up with an American father. The mom ran away when she was 2. Her father shot himself to death when she was 20. So I think when she was very young, she experienced a lot of darkness in her life, and she learned to not judge people for doing cruel things, because I think if she did from the first moment, she wouldn't have survived. So she just tries to understand why people are like they are, and that's for me maybe the reason for writing crime fiction. It's investigating souls, investigating human beings, what is humanity, where does it end, where does it begin, what's about all that's in between on that way. So she's kind of, I think this character really shows my point of view, maybe. I think every human being, I can understand everything human beings are doing. I think there's an explanation for everything, and we are all able to do cruel things.
So it is in a way meta-structure of telling a bigger story behind these stories we investigate.
Yeah, I think that's what crime literature is able to do. If you take the genre serious, you can try to observe or to investigate the structures we're living in, and the systems we're living in. And my favorite thing is to compare organized crime to capitalism.
Please go on.
Maybe a bit courageous now, but I think these are both systems where a few people are earning a lot of people on the back, a lot of money on the back of a lot of people. And these are both systems, they work with structural violence. Organized crime is also working with real violence, but in capitalism you have the threat of violence. If you don't fit in, the system, if you want to step out, if you try to escape, you get punished because you don't fit into society. And I like comparing closed systems, and I like to tell the stories behind these systems, and that may be what you call metastructure.
Yeah.
And I think that's what crime literature is able to do.
Yeah.
If you take it serious, if you don't only feed the old narrative of a tortured woman, and then comes the male investigator, the male detective, who can be damaged as he can be, but only because he's male, he can fix it and can repair the world, and that's the old narrative that's always repeated in a lot of crime novels. And I think we should do it the other way around. We should tell the stories behind the systems, behind the structures. Then it's interesting.